Well,
Welcome,
we're
everybody, to
live,
the Cult
Rob.
Classic Horror Show.
No, we're not welcoming yet. Robin, thanks for joining us, brother.
I don't see anybody. How do I see them?
There's comments showing up already on the right side.
I don't see anything.
I don't know. Scotty's muted. Otherwise,
do I have to upgrade?
No, you shouldn't.
There's nothing.
Okay, on the right banner, there's like private chat, brand, banners, comments. You should be able to see comments.
I just see us.
There's nothing on the right that you could open like a window.
It's already open. It says TP upgrade to premium.
No, not TP. We're not TP in StreamYard.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
I did too.
I said, is this where we can see everybody?
Here, one second.
In, like the new.
Oh, Stacy's here from Australia. What's up?
This is going to be hard.
Thanks for joining us.
Two different screens.
Rob's looking all dark as hell.
I'm sorry.
Mark, how's Massachusetts bringing it to the party? What's up, brother?
See, I don't see anybody in here.
Carmelo's in on
it's the button that says comments.
Yeah, that's the one.
But how do I join the chat?
Let me get
connected. YouTube. Why do I have to connect to YouTube? This is ridiculous.
Let me tell Carmelo to come join our broadcast.
This is overly complicated.
No, it's not. So those of you, what's good? Not much, Mark. Just getting this set up. We've only done this once with, we're using the Teleparty app, so that all four of us can watch it together. And we're just getting that queued up and set up. So let me find a good starting spot here. I'm gonna look here and see exactly where we're gonna start this bad boy. Me and Carmelo are dueling, controlling here. Oh, Carmelo left. I paused the video. Okay, I should be able to make it so I'm the only controller of this, but oh well.
I don't think it matters.
No, as long as. No, it doesn't really matter. We just want to be in sync with everybody else. So, gonna be just about as many as a basketball team on here. That's right, Mark. All right, yeah. So in a separate window, we have. Who keeps playing? Rob, why do you keep playing the video? We got to find a good spot to start.
I didn't touch it.
How about on the Castle Rock Entertainment logo screen? You think so?
A Turner company?
Yeah, we just leave it right here and we tell people that's where we're starting. Yeah.
I mean, whatever works as long as somebody doesn't hit play.
Mace in your face in the house. What's up, David? Thanks for joining us, man. So we're watching Dracula Dead and Loving It, if you guys don't know. So here's Carmelo. Let me add him to the stream here. Okay. Carmelo.
Hey, guys.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. Can you hear me okay from back here, or do I need the mic closer to me?
I can hear you pretty good. The only issue is going to be, well, we'll see. I guess Scotty did put headphones on. If you're not listening to the movie through headphones, then you might have to keep it pretty low so it doesn't come back in through your microphone while we're all watching it, if that makes sense.
Got it.
It might be okay. It's just sort of a trial and error thing.
There we go.
See how much we're hearing it. If you remember, I think last time we were like, "Oh, turn your movie down a little bit," and you guys had to have it pretty low.
Yeah, I think I do.
I'm good now.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna make.
We should be okay.
We'll give it a try. If I have to turn it down, we'll turn it down.
Rob, what do you think? The Castle Rock Entertainment stream. That's what I'm going with.
That sounds good.
Yeah, Mark Nielsen. So we are live right now, guys. Just so everyone knows.
There it is. How's it going, Mark?
Scotty, I feel like you're not coming through your microphone.
Oh, really? Here,
you might want to check your settings real quick.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna want to.
It's been a while.
Nothing's working.
What do you mean it's not working? It's working. We're waiting. It's working.
It's just no. I had plans.
Can you hear me now? Is this better?
No. If
No,
Rob,
no.
I listened to that Radium Girls podcast. What the fuck?
Isn't that awesome?
The best is they kept joking about the guy's jaw falling off, and then in the
Yeah.
second half of the episode, that's exactly what fucking happened.
It's so great. It was so much better when we used to paint the watches. We used to do
All
what?
right.
You used to paint the watches.
Sweet, I got the movie here going through.
And I'm
my-
just gonna
Who
share
wants to
the
talk
link.
about
on
how
the-
shitty.
sharing the
Believer was.
live link or
Yeah,
the
exactly.
live link. Cool. So yeah, Mark,
Christine
Stacy,
should join in our hate for the Exorcist Believer episode.
Robin Party,
Yes.
everyone who's starting to join us will officially start soon here, but we're going to be starting, and I'll announce this again once I officially start the episode, but we're going to start on the Castle Rock entertainment screen of Dracula Dead and Loving It. So
Really
we
is dark
have
in there.
rented the movie on Amazon Prime. You can certainly rent it there for like $4 and queue up the Castle Rock entertainment screen if you want to watch it along with us. Or if you own the movie, you can pop it in your Blu-ray player real quick, your DVD player, and just queue up the Castle Rock entertainment screen and pause it, and I'll do a countdown and we'll start it all at the same time. So
And we shared this already in the group as well.
well, I did yesterday.
I'm gonna share it so it's top of the
Okay.
group, just in
So I'll
case.
give you guys, like Robin, if you got the DVD, I'll give you guys just a few minutes. You can get everything queued up, and then maybe periodically throughout the talk, I will update you at like what timestamp we're at in case you're a little bit out of sync. So let me see here. I might move my laptop so that it's more in front of me, actually. Mess myself up here.
Can you hear me better?
You were breaking up. What? Talk again?
Am I good now? Maybe I'll ditch the headphones.
I believe. Did you plug your headphones into your microphone?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all crackly though. See, yeah, I can hear it all crackly. Let's
Oh.
see.
I got to get some headphones that plug into this microphone.
Yeah. He's nice.
If you had Shure mics like me and Danny,
It's good.
You'd be
I
good
have
quality.
the same one Scotty has. They have the.
Yeah, I
Good
used
or
to have
not
that one. I
good?
upgraded to
Hello,
this bad
hello.
boy. Now me and Rob have the same one.
No, mine's limited edition. Mine's white.
What's up, Johnny
How's that sound?
Seymour? Mace in your face. Not much.
What's
not,
up?
Not too much new going on, man. Just
I think
hanging
I
out,
have stickers on it though.
getting back. Podcast on the reg here. Every couple weeks. Here we go. Johnny Seymour. We're watching Dracula Dead and Loving It. If you own the movie or want to rent it, pop it in and queue up the Castle Rock entertainment screen. We're about to start.
All right, can you hear me good now? Good or not?
Yes,
Are you sure? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Danny, how important is it that I watch it on Teleparty?
I guess it's not too. Is it not working for you?
No, it's working. I'm just having some technical. I'm having some technical difficulties.
I mean, as long if you want to just queue it up with us, that's fine. If you own the movie or rent it on your TV.
Yeah, that's where I rented it on the TV, and I'm trying to get it over onto the laptop now. It's going to be a problem.
Oh,
Am I
yeah, no,
supposed to
just queue it up
rent
to
it?
the Castle Rock entertainment screen, and
Am I supposed to rent it through Teleparty?
no.
No. Okay.
Sorry everyone, we should have figured this out
I
before
know.
we went live.
God.
No, you rent it, you go to it,
Yep.
and then I'm pretty sure you click the Teleparty link, and then you can join me while in watching it.
Okay. Got it. Let's see.
So here we go.
The Teleparty. There we go.
This will get us all on the same page. So
Okay. Here we go.
let's see. And once we're all synced up, we'll sort of start the episode, announce it, and we'll jump right in. Trusty water over here.
Out of that Stanley.
Rob, maybe it's just on my end. You're like blurry and your audio's not lagging, but your video like is sort of.
Oh no, I'm hooked up to the internets.
Might just be in my screen. I don't know.
Well, I have the superior internet to everyone here, so it's not me.
Well, you're the only one that's blurry.
Well, that's not my fault. This is basically a brand new MacBook.
How does
too.
Rob look to everybody? What's going on? How's Rob look? Is Rob blurry to everybody?
Where did Carmelo go?
I don't know. Settings.
Well, we tried. It was
Got
fun.
it. I'm right where you're at, Danny.
Okay. Well, don't touch anything.
Aren't we all at the same spot?
Yeah, so I will just hit play. You guys don't need to touch anything now.
I don't need to hit play.
No,
Goody.
you sure don't.
Sure.
You sure don't.
Oh, look, we see all the
Yeah,
comments
so
here.
sad.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Danny paused the video.
Oh, look
Danny
at that.
started,
Stacy
Danny
says
paused.
Rob looks blurry and sometimes freezes. Look at that.
That's not me.
Superior internet, my ass.
Should I have the power cord plugged into
I
the
can hear you
MacBook?
good, so that's fine.
Yeah,
As long as
as
I
long
can
as
hear
we got
you.
your audio. No one wants to
Do
look
I
at your
think I
face
need the-
anyways.
Do you think I need the power?
Rob,
plugged
Mace
in?
wants well, you don't want your computer to die while you're doing this.
It's a MacBook. This thing will go for like 8 days without a charge.
Mace wants to know what your favorite Fear Street entry was of the trilogy.
Ew, part 2 probably was my
Part
favorite.
2, really? The 70s?
Yeah, I mean they were all really they were good. Part I'd say like the last half of part 3 was also really good. They're all great. I recommend all of them, but part 2 was pretty good.
Okay.
Or a little bit better than the others, but they were all fantastic.
Yeah, I actually thoroughly enjoyed them as well. So
Are you seeing the chat in the teleparty?
no, there's a
No.
chat in StreamYard off to the side.
That's right. Got it.
Yeah, well, see, Danny didn't tell anybody that. He had us all looking at teleparty.
I figured
like
that-
that's where the chat was.
I'm really sorry, Rob, because most of the time in my life, I figured that everyone has the same level of common sense as me, and it's just not true.
I got it.
Almost no one has the same level
I
of
got
common
it.
sense.
We
as
haven't
me.
done one of these in a long time, so here we go.
All right, I'm on the Castle Rock screen. I'm ready to press play.
Sweet, he's queued up. All right, Mace, you queued up. Everyone queued up. Are we ready to go? But we're not going to start quite yet because I got to announce the show, as if we were starting a podcast, right? So, welcome everybody. To the
Damn
Cult
it, I
Classic
missed it.
Horror
I'm
Show.
itching.
Danny Bonin here with you guys.
Scotty Bonin here with you guys.
We are the Blood Brothers and
David
blurry-
Gordon Green.
the blurry Rob.
It's not my. I'm gonna get my charging cable.
And
Carmelo Chimera.
yeah, joining
Yeah,
us
baby.
Couch side,
Do I need my charging
in style.
Couch side at
right.
Flamingo.
You just need a fireplace next to you in view somewhere.
I know my fireplace is off screen.
All right, well, guys, we are here because we are watching Dracula, Dead and Loving It. We've talked about it plenty, and we've never
Ooh.
really watched it together or done an episode on it. The time has come. It's the night before Halloween, at least here in the U.S.
schedule.
Scheduled? I don't know.
We scheduled.
Stacy's joining us from Australia. Is it already like tomorrow in Australia, or is it yesterday? I don't know.
Or
what
is it
time in
today?
Australia. Interesting. So, and we're also
I don't have the worst internet. Whoever this Jazz 722
we're
is.
also fielding comments because we are
I'm
live.
getting my charger. You know what?
All right,
Doing
Rob,
it.
hook it up.
Say I have the worst.
So, you guys that are joining us after the fact and listening to the episode, and you're going to want to get queued up with us. So, we are watching Dracula Dead and Loving It. We are paused on the Castle Rock Entertainment title card on the screen right now. And I will do a countdown here shortly to press play, and then hopefully we'll be synced up for the whole time. And I'll give you some timestamp updates a couple times as we go throughout. So
Looks like it is Halloween in Australia right now. Oh, Stacy, you're
Oh,
so lucky
nice.
that you get
11
Halloween earlier than we do.
yes.
Good morning, Stacy. Halloween.
11:15 a.m. in
October
Australia.
31st.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, Stacy.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, let's see. I think we're ready. Besides Rob, running off to try and fix his issues.
Yeah, I can hear him good. That's all that matters. It looks like it's not
Should I
blurred
get a beer?
anymore.
Should I get a beer? No, I'll do it.
Yeah,
You could.
We'll do it live. It's fine. We'll do it.
I
So,
got
but
my
right,
Halloween beer.
I should have grabbed a little scotch, but I didn't. Maybe I'll go get some mid movie.
We'll
You look
carry
good
the
now,
torch.
Rob.
Okay.
Rob, we've got some questions in the group for you here. Some folks
Well,
wanna know-
Rob doesn't have his headphones on, so he's deaf. Oh, here he goes.
You look good. You look good now, Robbie. Clear. Crystal Pepsi.
Looking good.
It was the damn charging cable problem.
Oh, now you're-
Oh, yeah.
But now I see mostly your ceiling and some of your face.
Oh, my bad.
Beautiful. Oh, there's
look
the
at
sexiness.
that. Oh,
You
Mace
guys,
says
you guys
that-
all look sexy.
Mace said everyone should order Pizza Hut. I'm sort of on board with that.
I got the shirt right
Old
here.
school red
Yeah,
cups. Yeah,
he's got
already
the
ate
shirt.
dinner.
Classic horror show. Yeah, it's
All
8
right,
p.m.
guys.
We're up this.
I'm counting down. We're on the Castle Rock Entertainment screen.
Are we there now?
I'm counting down from 3. So here we go.
Do we go on
3.
go or do we go on 1?
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1,
Oh, man.
go.
Got it.
gonna
I'm
say
ready.
go.
I got my finger on the. I'm ready to go.
No, I'm hitting it, Rob.
I
pressing
think if you just do a countdown, it doesn't matter who hits it.
it. No, but if I hit it, then you hit it, it'll pause again, and then we'll be a second
But
off.
you could just let me hit it.
Are you gonna hit it?
Probably.
Okay, we'll do it then. 3,
I'm waiting on you.
2, 1, go.
There.
He did it.
See,
He
how
did it.
hard was-
I trust him though. He did it.
Oh, I can't wait for this. I watched this before. It's been like a few years. since I've
So,
seen it.
Mace, you gave me an idea. Next time,
Sorry,
we
I
do
was
this-
trying to get rid of the window here. Sorry, I paused it
See
for a millisecond.
now,
Was it?
everybody-
Oh.
yeah.
We're still good. In
Oh.
association just disappeared. Now it says Books Films Production.
All right.
We're good. We're good.
Mace gave me an idea. Next time we should have a contest and we'll order a pizza for one of the listeners and have it delivered to you. A little Pizza Hut
As
contest.
long- it would just require there to be a Pizza Hut nearby that listener.
I'm sure there is. Come
it'd
on.
be
it's
a-
We get to
Thanks.
order whatever we want to send it to you. You don't get to tell us what to
Yeah,
order.
you don't choose the toppings.
Thanks,
No,
Steve
we
Even
do.
Harvey's
Weber.
the biggest pizza chain in the country. So,
Yeah, it'd be a surprise
all-
pizza visit delivery.
We all love Steven Weber, and we all admit that half of us will say that the made for TV Shining is horseshit, but I
No,
will
it's
say that
fantastic.
Steven Weber did do an amazing job in it.
He was fucking awesome in that,
He did do awesome.
and he's
Not-
great in this too.
No
I'm not-
Pizza
Take
Hut.
your
My
medicine,
wife
Danny.
approved.
No Pizza Hut near Robin Party, but you're in Europe somewhere, Robin, right? Where are you at? Is there a Pizza Hut in Europe? There has to be, but just not near you.
Sounds like he's someplace without freedom.
Don't give them any
Oh,
more good
man.
ideas. Pizza Hut still has
Robin, what pizza?
Yeah,
What
they
pizza
haven't paid
place
us.
is near you, man? Just order that. Papa John's.
Oh, Canada. Robin Party's
Oh, you're in Canada.
Who is
I don't
this
know why I
human
thought you were in
man who
Europe.
did the music?
What is the pizza in Canada, Robin?
They have pizza in Canada?
What's your local like pizza delivery chain?
Do you watch Letterkenny, Robin?
So this is the same composer, by the way, of Robin Hood Men in Tights. If anyone's
Oh,
interested.
nice.
Mel Brooks used the same guy. Huh?
So we have the Book of Dracula here with all these fearful pictures. I love just the Mel Brooks. He brings like you think it's gonna be scary and creepy, but obviously then the comedy
Oh,
hits.
yes, Letterkenny. You're watching the new Shorzy that just came out 2 days ago, Robin?
Transylvania.
Robin, were you making fun of Chicago pizza just now?
Chicago pizza is pretty mid. I'm gonna have to come out there.
I
and say
love Connie's. Get out of town.
it. I don't know.
All this little stuff in there, like the woman with the mustache.
Yeah, that's a very big mustache.
It's just those little details he puts in. There's nothing in here that's not a joke.
We got Peter McNichol playing Renfield here, who's does an amazing job.
He's so
Much
great.
better than Tom Waits.
I haven't
I-
seen Tom Waits as Renfield.
I love Peter McNichol, and part of what makes this movie so great is how hard he went at it.
Yeah,
He didn't- you know what I mean? He did not phone this in.
he went full retard. Like you're never supposed to go full.
He went full, went full retard, went home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Now this carriage is really rocking back and forth. Man.
Robin, we're gonna have a conversation about pizza because what you think of as Chicago pizza is not really Chicago pizza. The deep dish might be what we're known for, but that's not what we eat here, like day to day. You know what I mean?
No, they eat New York pizza in Chicago.
No, New York pizza is flat and greasy and gross. The one thing about New York pizza is that it's consistent. It's the same bullshit.
It's true.
everywhere.
That's true.
Well, no, in Chicago they cut it into squares and call it tavern.
Look at this
Sorry.
beautiful set with the painted
that-
backdrop.
Love that painted background.
I miss that. That's like a
I'm actually being serious. Like I love it. It's like nostalgic and fits this movie perfectly.
It does. because the movie doesn't take itself too seriously, so you never look at it and think it's cheap. You're just like, oh, it's like a really elaborate play.
Oh, yeah. You're a little bit ahead of us, Carmelo, because I can hear it just slightly.
I got you. Hang on.
It's all right. If you hit pause and play, you'll be
Literally what I just did.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Read
all
my
right.
mind.
This mustache is this. I love this guy.
Scheduled.
Scheduled. So good.
This is why we can't pick good movies. We need
I
to
know,
talk
we
through
just-
this shit.
We just watched.
I told you we should have watched Exorcist Believer because we could have
I
talked
think we
over that
should for
piece
our
of
next
shit
live episode
for the
because
whole
people need to
time.
know how bad.
Is that
it is.
available at home to rent?
Yes, $20.
I
Carmelo
wanna wait
made
till
me pay
they don't-
$20.
I don't want to encourage them. If we do a live episode, literally millions of people will stream it simultaneously, and they'll think it's a success.
Yeah. You guys missed with droopy mustache guy who's
Dude,
hilarious.
you're just shaking it back and forth.
Not gonna lie, if I had a mustache like that, I would shake it like that.
And now we have shaky throat lady.
Oh. What you got, Indy?
I haven't watched this in a while.
It's like one side's longer than the other on his mustache.
How much of you always wonder when you watch things like Anchorman and stuff, like a lot of that might be off the cuff with those guys, but I guarantee you Mel Brooks planned all of this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is all
for
scripted.
sure.
I'm sure it is.
He scripted all this.
But sometimes what they do is like on Curb Your Enthusiasm, where they'll improv it at first, and like they'll have like an outline, and they'll improv it, but then they when they have what they like, then they write that down and do it again,
Yeah,
like polished. So it's not like pure improv.
that's true.
I wonder how much of that might have found its way in here.
Yeah,
When you put all these funny people together, like shit's bound to come up, right? Like
Yeah.
funny shit is bound
well,
to
it
happen.
has to.
The howling of wolves.
I don't think I can trust Saw X, Mace.
Yeah, I haven't seen Saw X. I did enjoy Saw X, he said.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
Yes.
think I
never-
can trust that.
Saw X was great. It was a huge surprise. I was very hopeful for
Better
it.
than the last Saws?
It's one of the best since the first one, maybe the
Oh,
second
no.
one.
Nice.
Yeah, but I thought we
check it out.
all agreed that the first one was dog shit.
No,
No,
we didn't all
you-
agree.
No,
that. You
no,
just
no.
said that.
Sure, we all agree. I'm pretty sure I made good points in that argument.
You did. You had some good points.
But it's better than Believer. Saw X was.
There are the list of things that are better than
I love
Believer
that.
is really long.
I could take a movie of myself on the toilet reading out of the phone book in Portuguese for 2 hours, and that would be better.
I know I'm not as harsh on it as that, but it was lacking in a lot of ways. But
You
it
can't
looked
have an
fine.
exorcism without Catholics. It's like it's
I
the
know.
only, it's
I
like the
agree.
rule.
Yeah, but Rob, that's
of
the part where I was
exorcism.
falling asleep and I didn't really know what was going
I
on.
felt emptiness when I left. I'm like, it didn't excite me. It wasn't that scary. I don't know.
Emptiness.
And how did
man.
this movie get like $86 million in the Pope's
Oh,
exorcism?
here we are.
It is
Got
there.
ran out so quick.
Here we are. Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. I love every Mel Brooks movie. They like open the door and then the handle crumbles or something, or the door knocker crumbles.
Yep.
We just watched Young Frankenstein, and
I love Young Frankenstein.
and he opens the door to the
Other
secret
Mel
door, and the
Brooks.
hand falls off, and Gingy Wald's like, "Oh, oops."
Brooker. So what's funnier, this or Young Frankenstein?
Young
I think
Frankenstein.
this is funnier.
Young
Young
Frankenstein's
Frankenstein's more of a classic.
No, this
though.
is funnier.
Young
I'm with
Frankenstein.
Rob. Young Frankenstein, man.
No,
It's like-
this has way more zingers in it.
This might have more
So,
singers,
I don't
but
know.
my wife, by the way, agrees with Danny and Scotty. But
Igor?
I like both. I like both.
Sorry, it's pronounced Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Jazz
Pronounced
says suitable
Igor.
flesh is good, which is
haven't-
produced by some people we know, or released by some people we know, and starring Barbara Crampton, who we've met a couple times too, and hung
Yeah,
out.
her is suitable.
Ugh.
For play.
His back hurts.
I think she was.
His shadow.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I think Barbara Crampton was sort of into the three of us when we met her.
But who isn't when they meet us?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were talking like the conversation ended and she just stayed with us. Like, oh, well, next conversation.
We did meet her at an industry like horror film premiere.
I love this. He gets caught in the spider web. So great.
And there was not a lot of like normal horror fans there, and we were probably the only ones that came up to her and were like, "Oh, we love your work." And then she was sort of like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah. Yeah, we named off like 3 movies she was in right away. She's like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, and then she gave Scotty her number, and she was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
handsome, call me."
Right.
Let's meet at that cigar lounge later.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
she's 65 years old.
Takes the wig off.
I was upset at how crowded that cigar lounge was, and we had to stand in the hallway. It was
But
still a good time.
it was
still
more
a
like
good
It was a
a-
little crowded.
It was more like a Mexican cantina cigar club. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was great.
Could you call it a lounge if
It
you
was
had to
really
stand?
loud.
That's a good point.
You could get a table if you spent like $250 on a bottle of Captain Morgan's or something.
It looked like we were in like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
catacombs. There was like 3 rooms and like hallways. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
It was cool.
it was like
I'll check out
club,
this
like a real
totally
club.
killer thing.
Oh, yeah.
Put
So
that-
Renfield has gone to Dracula's castle to be his apprentice, right? Or-
solicitor.
No.
Solicitor.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
doing a real estate transaction.
That's right. The real estate.
He's a
transaction.
solicitor. It's not the same thing as a lawyer.
That's true. It's not. Oh,
I
God.
love
shit. Yeah.
Damn, Carmelo.
Leading.
Sorry.
You just squirting it everywhere.
You know, I never noticed it just now, but Leslie Nielsen kind of looks like my father-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Is your father-in-law the deceased
I don't know
Leslie
if-
Nielsen?
I mean, I didn't think so,
Is
but
Leslie Nielsen deceased? He is, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He died. What?
R.I.P. Bro.
How long ago did he die?
okay.
It's years. Not sure how many. Leslie Nielsen.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm working.
He's so good in naked.
Oh, holy
Guns.
crap! He died in 2010. My bad.
Oh,
It's been
jeez.
a while.
Long time ago.
How
He
old
was
was he when he
born-
died?
I don't know. He was born in 1926.
I'm so bad at math.
So that's 100 minus 14, 86.
Damn. He lived a long
84.
life.
80, no. Yes, 84 is right.
You know, one thing about Mel Brooks, if you've seen History of the World too, you'll note he's a big fan of very voluptuous actresses. He's
Yes.
very
Yes,
good at
he is.
showcasing their talent. And
Well, he's like a 4'9"
My
Jew.
God,
He's very interested in voluptuous women.
what are you doing to the furniture?
Rob, there's a war on right now. That's cultural appropriation. Okay, we need to be sensitive.
I didn't say I was Jewish. I'm not appropriating it. I mean, you don't see any gold rings on these fingers. I'm not Jewish.
Oh my god!
Oh goodness
Someone
sakes.
mute his mic.
I'm sorry. I don't own the New York Times. I don't control the media. Good God.
See, this is a throwback to Bram Stoker's when the guy's in there with the girls on him.
He really
He
is
just walks-
selling this
He
hard.
just walks past.
I think that was Italian. Simone.
You'll have to ask Russell Crowe.
God, I really. The Pope's Exorcist is so much better.
It's
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Exorcist
that
Believer.
believer. It's,
It's
like a
really good.
gem.
It's just really good on it. I mean,
Yeah,
I know, but I
just
mean,
overall.
like, it's not fair that Believers made 80 million. Although Carmelo made me feel better because I was really pissed off about the 80 million. He's like, yeah, but they spent 400 million just
just
on
buying.
the
it.
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So I'm
buying
like,
it.
oh, it's good news.
Yeah, the movie wouldn't have broken even unless it hit 133 million.
Mm.
That's not
And
gonna
you
happen.
know the sequels
That
are going to
might.
be absolutely
It
worse.
might happen.
No, we don't want it to happen, Scotty.
I know. I don't think it's gonna
Come to
happen.
the dark side. Be negative.
I
We
So
don't
they-
want it to
okay,
happen.
okay. It's not
I'm
gonna
okay
happen.
with a sequel if they fire everyone associated with this one.
Well, David Gordon Green said that he's foresees he's going to be too busy in the future to take on more Exorcist
Too
movies.
busy, sure.
Yeah.
Too busy. Yeah.
He's getting booted.
He fell asleep too fast.
He doesn't want to tell everyone.
He's gonna be too busy like remaking some other like Slumber Party Massacre or something. He just doesn't have time to work on a property as small as The Exorcist.
And Slumber Party Massacre will be it'll be a commentary on some cultures. Or so God damn it, I can't believe McNeil even said that. Well, the
All right,
Exorcism
we're talking about
would have gone
Dracula Dead
better
loving it now.
if the popes would have let me in because of the patriarchy. I literally, my stomach turned, and I had an hour 20 left of this movie.
Ooh,
yeah.
Flies and spiders. He immediately puts him in a trance.
This is such a dick move by Dracula that always bothered me. He has to work through intermediaries a lot because he can't go out during the day, which is fine. But this
Except for he can in that stupid 1990s Dracula movie.
The Demeter.
So in this, like, he hires a solicitor who goes all the way to Transylvania for him. And how's he reward the guy? By turning him into a slave.
And
as an attorney who's been enslaved by many of his clients, I too find this to be offensive.
And Peter McNichol, like, he changes from that like proper solicitor guy attorney to like creature Renfield like so quickly.
Yeah.
And he does good at having a hint of it in his accent and normal character during the beginning.
I love the laugh.
He's great. I liked his Renfield better than the well, I don't know. And
Did you like him better than is it Nicholas Hoult Renfield? Did you see that?
Yeah,
I thought that was a good movie.
That was good.
I thought it was pretty good.
That's the one I like. I think I like him a little bit better.
Well, it's just totally different Renfield.
It's totally different. Yeah.
I didn't care for it.
This one, you didn't like Renfield? Come on, Nicolas Cage playing Dracula. Get the fuck out of here.
I like Nicolas Cage.
What was wrong? Let's not get into it.
There's a lot wrong with it, but
there's a lot wrong with every movie you watch ever.
Well, there's a lot wrong with a lot of movies.
Well, except for all the trash that you like
that's not true.
Like Corman and Troma and whoever else makes the worst.
Those movies are intentionally bad.
You only like intentionally bad movies.
I liked Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was really good.
That's one of like Blumhouse's. That's Blumhouse's best opening of all time.
Rob must just be
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what I
seriously. Oh, really?
It needs to be. It needs
best
to be
like opening week. I think
that needs to be up
or
there
opening
The
day.
Exorcist was really upsetting.
I want to hear from the fans on this because Rob has suggested recently that we start covering modern movies as well.
We have to start covering modern movies. We have to keep up with all the 500 other horror podcasts.
Fans, tell us what you think. Get in the comments and let us know. Should we cover new movies? Or just
I just want to shit on Exorcist Believer. For
We already have quite a bit.
No, I want 2.5 hours of just wall to wall. It'll be like one of the only episodes where me and Carmelo agree probably succinctly throughout
the whole time. We should just do a special, a Rob and Carmelo special 2-parter.
Weber and all his
Carmelo,
glory.
I really thought this part was stupid as fuck, and Carmelo and I agree, and then we just keep agreeing for the rest of the episode.
Would it ruin the dramatic tension of our show, though, Rob? Isn't the
absolutely
tension
not? Absolutely not.
Yeah, it'll be like when there's a great team up, in movie history.
It'll be like therapeutic to literally just scream into the microphone, and the other person on the other end goes, "Yeah, I understand and I agree."
Dracula Den loving it is criminally underrated. Yeah. Mace, yes,
Mace votes for Summer of '84 if we start doing newer ones.
Oh, okay,
that is a great movie.
One of my favorites in the last decade.
Fantastic.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, Blum said it's official. Biggest Blumhouse opening movie of all time. Opening.
Wonderful.
This is great. And she doesn't remember shit.
Now, we all agree that Young Frankenstein is better than this.
No, we don't. We didn't all agree.
But I want to put out there, those are two different Mel Brooks movies, because like this Young Frankenstein was like 70s. This is 90s.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
I like this one better.
I think this one is better than Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I'd have to I mean, I'd have to rewatch that.
Savannah kicked back really hard. She thinks Robin Hood Men in Tights is the best Mel Brooks movie.
Really?
But yeah, which is suspect. But I think this is way better than Men in Tights.
I love Men in Tights, but I think I do like this better. And Young Frankenstein is close. I might like Young. It just has more nostalgia to it, and I like the Igor in it too. And
The Abbey Normal.
Yeah, the Abbey Normal. See, I compare him to Renfield, to Peter McNulty or whatever. And I don't know, he might be a little bit better too.
No, this movie's better for sure.
It might be.
Wow. We watched Young Frankenstein and Spaceballs recently.
Spaceballs is good.
Liz loves Young Frankenstein.
I love Young Frankenstein. Madeline Kahn is so good in Young Frankenstein.
I can hear Carmelo's audio, but I don't think it's really gonna matter when we go to release the episode.
So we have Amy Yaz back as Mina, and we got
she's terrific. She was in
Anthony,
The Mask, and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
She got this one eye blink thing going on, and I wonder if that's intentional.
And is this Lisette Anthony as Lucy? Yeah, he's right on at least. Carmelo's right on with us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep, voluptuous.
Indeed.
He's just so shameless about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure Mel Brooks could make this movie today. People be like,
Mel Brooks couldn't make anything. I don't think.
So in
today.
this one, I sort of missed it. Obviously in Bram Stoker's that we just watched, which semi closely follows the book, right? Like the reason he goes across the sea in the Demeter is because he sees that Jonathan's wife resembles his ex-wife, his lost love. Right?
I think that's only part of it though, because he's already purchasing Carfax Abbey. That's the whole reason
that he's going there.
It doesn't make sense. It just none of it works.
So I'm wondering if in this one, there's no connection here between like that. There's not that connection in this one, right? He's just like coming to where they're at and then just sees these girls and starts macking on them.
This is just OG Dracula, where he's coming to London for new hunting grounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that garbage.
Oh, it's been pointed out to me
Coppola.
Renfield has been imprisoned in the Institute, so that's why Dracula is seeking out the doctor in particular.
Oh, that's why we're not seeing him right now.
But then he got distracted by boobs, which
yeah,
that happens. Yeah, I think Leslie Nielsen probably was like an absolute player in Hollywood.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure he was. My God.
When I Googled him and found out he died in 2010, there's some old pictures of him from like the 50s and 60s. The dude was looking good.
Does he have his sexy white hair back in the 60s too?
I think so.
Dude, he wears that white hair so
he ever
great.
not had white hair?
He's always had white hair. Full head of
That doesn't
it.
surprise me because he's very
Creep Show, Naked Gun, Airplane.
Yeah, all of those. He's got white hair.
So to let you all know, we're counting on you.
He is. Yeah.
He's kind of reminds me of like Steve Martin. I feel like they go in the same category.
Oh, completely.
You know? Like they look like they should only play Republicans, but they actually are really fun.
Yeah, they're really fun.
I love that part. She gets cold, closes the window on him.
Scotty has to pop in and give the Friedkin commentary every now and then.
Yes.
It keeps us back on track, though.
Yeah. This actually, my daughter Blakely just did a show called Seven Brides for Dracula, and this almost follows the exact script of that show that she just did.
Well, I mean, they all follow the book.
Yeah, it's a Dracula
they all
story.
follow the book.
It's all
like,
Dracula.
But with all the comedy in it, it almost follows the same comedic action too.
Oh, really?
Well, I wouldn't
some of it
argue
does.
that.
Some of it does.
I really would like to hear David Gordon Green
remake
commentary
Dracula
on
Dead
that
and
You
Loving.
should
shit
get him on
movie.
the podcast. Just rip him.
So I mean, I know like Friedkin's commentary was awful or very
was really
boring, but
bad.
I really want to hear David Gordon Green's.
Yeah. See what he does.
I want to hear him justify himself.
And I chose the smoke battle because it just
Can we stop
really-
talking about Exorcist Believer now?
no, because this movie's
Jesus
too good.
Christ.
We should
This movie
save it
is
for
too
that
good to
episode,
be
Rob.
commentating.
Oh, we'll rip it apart when we see it, when we watch it
God,
in commentary.
I just want it to happen now. It's so fresh in my memory.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't even know if it's available to rent. Is it?
It is. Cost me $20.
Oh, okay. Yes, you did.
Ooh.
That had to be
I
a
wasn't
dummy.
going to the theater to see that shit.
Leslie Nielsen dummy falling down.
Mace has some
What-
older suggestions for us, some movies.
When it looks like a dummy, it's still like even funnier. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
ruin this movie at all. It makes it almost better.
It totally does.
That
It
is the,
it's Rubberhead.
Appeal to a filmmaker of doing a movie like this. You literally can't make anything look bad because
Yeah.
the worse it looks, the funnier it'll be.
And
Yeah.
like you almost think, I mean, he could have made it more realistic, right? Like
Yeah.
you could almost imagine Mel Brooks saying, like, no. It's too realistic.
Yeah.
Get some of the makeup off of it.
I love that. Sipping the straw. Oh my god.
Incubus is interesting. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Silent
me neither.
Rage.
The
These are good
Incubus
suggestions, Mace.
Pit.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I think I've heard of the Pit.
I'm assuming this is all soundstage stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That
for
background-
All
in-
those
in
exteriors
house.
where that exterior just was. Like that door looks built, and so does the wall he's leaning against.
It's just too clean to be,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I was just fucking with him.
Give him an enema. That's right, Robin Party.
Give him an enema. It'll give him a feeling of accomplishment.
This should have been Anthony Hopkins right here.
Yeah. Totally.
So who is
That
the
is
better
tough.
Van Helsing, Mel Brooks or Anthony Hopkins?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's tough.
They were both hilarious,
Yeah.
but I have to
This-
go for Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
This guy's Harvey Korman. He's been in a few things.
He's been in a bunch of Mel Brooks
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
History of the World, Blazing Saddles, yeah. And Enema.
Feeling of accomplishment.
Yes.
I need to remember that next time I'm down. Yeah, I need a feeling of accomplishment.
Just getting enema.
I want to feel that feeling of accomplishment.
Whatever happened to colonics? That was such a big thing in like the 90s and 2000s.
Colonics?
You never heard of the
Is that
colonics?
like colonoscopy stuff?
No, the colonics where they would pump mineral water up your ass
Oh,
and
So like a
then
brand of
vacuum it
enema?
all back out again.
all right.
I mean, I can't believe I'm the only person in here that knows about colonics.
My wife says she does too. And
I don't
See?
know about it.
she
Yeah, you
overheard
go
about
into
it,
like a
too.
spa and they like run a garden hose up there and pump you full of like Evian.
I'd do
And
it.
it breaks everything up and then they
This is
vacuum
my
it all
favorite scene in the whole movie.
I know. A raspberry.
out.
Look, it's wiggling about.
Those are some shitty craft muffins from like the crafts food table.
That plastic spider.
I love it. I
And you know
love
that
it.
Mel Brooks like it has to be plastic. It can't be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could have got a real spider.
Like he could have even got a rubber one, would have
Yeah.
moved more.
Yeah, they like
It's
dangle a
on
little more.
Clearly on fishing line.
Oh yeah.
And I love that the doctor, the psychiatrist, has got an obviously fake makeup nose because he's the guy, he's the governor or the district attorney or whatever from Blazing Saddles.
Oh.
Headley Lamar.
It's wriggling. Fighting for its life. what he really was eating there.
I just want a daily tea spread like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously, right?
Yeah, what the heck?
Fine
We had tea when you
silver.
guys were in Chicago. That was nice.
Oh yeah, I remember that tea
Yeah,
place.
that's right.
It was like whole like we like stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
In between meals, then I was almost like filled up.
Tea and scones.
Wait. Enema, then put him in a straight jacket. Oh man.
I think if you did that colon and what is it called, Rob?
colonic.
Colonic. I assume if you did that like to Rob, the vacuum out would just be like raining brown dirt water.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's because they try to like break up all the impacted stuff in there, and then they vacuum it out. But it's not like a fad as much as it used to be.
Mm.
Enema first.
I need to bring it back.
Yeah, that's the background. Yeah. The light
Father.
shining through
Oh,
the
yeah.
window.
Yeah.
It's just because the clouds aren't moving. you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's the pipe marks.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Her accent and voice is the same as Robin Hood in tights.
Yep. They're like, can you just do that again?
That like super over and
I was gonna say how they're all overdone on purpose.
Lucy. And Weber in this just always looks confused.
Yeah.
Like he's just
What's
at
going
every
on here?
scene. But I mean, he's actually a really good actor. But in this, he just always has this very strange, confused look
Yeah.
about it.
It's just part of like the movie's like intentional overacting that they're all.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
It's
they saw that dog shit Francis Ford Coppola thing,
Would you like an enema?
and they were like, we could do it better.
Who was in Wings? Someone
Growing
was in Wings?
up, yeah, Wings. Growing up, I was only knew Steven Weber from Wings.
Yeah,
because my
that
dad
was-
used to watch that show.
We watched that all the time.
And
Wings
so
is
whenever I
great.
saw him in anything else, I was always like, "Oh, it's the guy from Wings." And so, like when that Shining
Yeah.
made for TV came out, I was like, "What the hell? Why is the guy from Wings?" in it?"
Yeah.
Speaking
Danny,
of old TV
Christine
shows,
said-
y'all heard about whatever.
Christine
the
says you guys
front-
did the same childhood, Danny. She watched the
Oh
same
yeah,
shows.
you watch Wings, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
I didn't watch it a lot. My dad just had it on a lot. Like
And
he
we
had
just
it on.
happened to see it.
I mean, there
when
was like
we-
Wings
we
and
had it on.
Friends. That probably was it. In the
I never
90s.
watched Friends. I randomly watched
Top 10.
Frasier as a like middle schooler.
Late night.
Oh,
Late
Frasier
Night
comes on.
Frasier.
And the revival's been really good too.
Has it?
Oh yeah,
I need to watch.
I
You
saw
know what
that.
I want? What I want to try to do? I want to try to watch MASH as an adult because as a kid, I
Mash my
couldn't tolerate
bedtime.
Matt. Yeah, I
Isn't it-
know, but I mean, I couldn't tolerate it. I tried to watch it. That's why I
Yeah,
put you to
MASH was
bed.
boring. when
Yeah,
it was
I
Was
could
it-
watch Cheers as a kid, but not Mash.
Was it
But I wanna
Mash
try
after
MASH.
Cheers? Was Mash after
Mash
Cheers?
was for us. Mash was after Cheers.
Yeah, MASH was like, and then if you stayed up past MASH, you would get Married with Children reruns.
Yeah. So at my house, at my mom's house, it was the news, then it was Cheers, then it was Mash, and if you got to Mash, you knew it was really bedtime.
I love this thing. They're all just passing out.
Honest
this-
to God, that would be me if I saw an autopsy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna.
couldn't,
you
I
know?
couldn't do it.
Yeah, man, I remember dissecting like frogs in high school, and it just smelled so bad.
Oh, I
We
feel like
dissected
you
a
know.
baby pig in high school,
Ugh.
and then a guy that we didn't like as much. We took the baby pig after we had dissected it and stuffed it into his backpack.
Oh, lovely! Right
Yeah.
into his backpack.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
stunk.
He wasn't not proud of it, but it was funny at the time.
Dude, Mel Brooks is such a great actor too. Like I wish he was in all his movies, but it's like hard to do everything: writing, directing, acting.
Man, this guy looks like my old boss.
The young guy,
Yeah, he looks like Mark.
Wow.
Mark.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Really?
And then
Maybe
on
it's him.
top, Mel Brooks was like a World War II veteran as well.
Oh, was he?
Oh, I think I read that. Yeah. How does this compare to the? How does this compare to the Anthony Hopkins lecture?
Freaking
scene?
Mark.
It's up there.
Mark failed.
Yeah, we lost Mark.
Yep. You said, how does this compare to what?
The Anthony Hopkins lecture scene in
Oh,
Bram
yeah,
Stoker's.
that was great too.
I still.
don't know, man. I don't know what Van Helsing I like better.
You can see Buddy behind it. Buddy who?
Well, somehow Carmelo's like a full second and a half ahead of us now again.
Ours like skirmished, like
Did
it
it?
glitched. Yeah. I don't know if someone hit something.
I didn't realize that. Those of you that want to know,
You closed a window.
we're at 34, 41, 42, 43, 44. There we go.
Mark, Robin said, or quote unquote. Yep, that's right, Robin.
Yeah, Carmelo, you better do a pause play real quick.
Can you pause it for 3 seconds?
Like not even 3. Like pause play.
1, 2, play. All right.
Oh, now you're like the equal amount behind us. That's all right. I guess we could do a pause
What
play.
is he doing out in the sunlight? I thought.
Yeah, what the? You see dude behind Mel waiting for his cue? Oh, Robin was saying that, the guy that's still left behind him.
Oh,
Oh yeah, waiting for him to come in.
Yeah, this is a dream sequence, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wine.
Everybody's fine.
I can't put my finger on it, but
It's
Leslie
fine.
Nielsen right now in this movie is reminding me of someone too. Not your father-in-law.
Not my father-in-law. He's
'Cause
not
I
reminding
don't know
me
what he
any of
looks
my
like.
father-in-law.
But
I almost
can't-
suggested it.
I can't like put my finger on it. I'm gonna think about it and come back to you guys with who he's reminding me of.
I don't know. This is a dream? Is it a dream sequence?
Yeah, I think he's streaming.
It is. It's a dream sequence. He's in the coffin. right
Oh
now.
yeah. Now I remember.
But there's like, I was having a daymare.
Yeah. A day matter.
There it is.
Yeah,
He just steals every scene he's in.
so good. 2.
All right, I'm gonna do a 2-second pause so that Carmelo comes up with this. So
Okay, go for it. Do it.
I think we're pretty much on.
Yeah, we're on.
Yep. Those of you, if you did a quick pause, we're on 37, 21, 22, 23, 24.
I'm engrossed in this movie.
I
know,
man,
man.
too.
It's-
I haven't watched it in a while.
Well,
Me
it's
and
good to
watch
have-
shittier movies.
I think it's good to have people watch it too, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't want to just hear us talk about other shit the whole
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that want to hear us talk about a certain movie.
No, there isn't at all.
I'm
Young
sure there
Frankenstein.
is.
That will come. Young
No,
Frankenstein.
I mean, how many times though do you watch
Flavor.
a commentary and you actually care what the people have to say, and you're just like, I just want to hear the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's Friedkin, you're just like, shut the fuck up.
yeah,
and
that
Oh,
one
yeah.
was rough.
I'm that way for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good commentaries though. I like it when, we don't know a whole lot about this movie, but I don't mind when the filmmakers talk about it and they're relating to things that happened like while filming this scene or
Yeah,
while doing this or that, things you only find out in the commentary.
yeah, yeah. Because it's more thorough even than like a behind the scenes. It like triggers the
It
anecdotes
is,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. You know.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, that guy there was blah blah blah, and he did the catering," and it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one of the best commentaries if you guys get a chance. Bruce Campbell did one by himself for the original Evil Dead, and it's really good. It's just him talking by himself the whole time.
That's great.
It's on the Book of the Dead version that I have, I don't know. It's probably on some other versions too.
This
Rated.
Book of the Dead version.
Exactly, except mine's falling apart.
Mine has been repaired several
That's
times.
just the best
How
line.
did you just glue and paint it?
You know, I use hot glue because it ends up matching the texture, but then I had to color match it and paint it by hand.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
I'll
had to
send you mine and have
basically
you.
all the edges. Yeah, give it to me next time. I'll fix it for you.
You guys just missed the best line in the movie.
What was it?
She will become one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Christina agrees.
What? She will become one herself.
Oh, Robin says that Bruce Campbell does a commentary for Bubba Hotep as Elvis the whole time.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
That's cool.
He did a great live commentary when we went to Bruce Fest. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he did. We should cover Bubba Hotep. Yeah, I guess that's it's a horror.
Oh, Bubba
Yeah,
Hotep's
that's been a mummy,
great.
right?
Yeah. Love the accents. This is the trailer moment.
Yep. For the chandelier.
Yeah, Jazz is agreeing. Friedkin, worst commentary ever on original Exorcist. So
Yeah.
true. It's so true. We've given him a lot of shit for it.
He is a genius, but he's not a good commentaryist.
Oh God, my fucking dog.
Maniac Cop. Oh yeah. That'd be a
Jesus,
good
do you
one.
hear the thundering tail in the background?
Hill.
My God. Let me
Is that
mute-
Allie?
Yeah, get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah, she
Jesus.
could knock someone out with that tail.
Yeah, my dog is the same way, man. It's like a whip. She just cracks that thing.
Indy's over here passed out on the windowsill.
Mhm.
He even fell asleep during The Exorcist.
Yeah, but dogs fall asleep during everything.
Not Indy. He's on high alert.
He knew you were in no danger. He was like, "Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
nothing happening here."
No one to boof
Yeah.
at.
No. He's actually really calmed down on his boofing lately.
Oh, he'll do it when I come down there. You'll see.
That's what he's doing. He's looking out the window wondering where you are. He's like, where's that tall? Where's that giant?
We got to
Come
come
over here.
Come over and watch some more movies after the wives say it's okay and they've gone to bed.
Yep. And then after 2 hours of searching.
Yeah. We'll just rent Pope's Exorcist again. Well, you own it now.
So just whatever the new,
Yeah. Whatever the newest thing is.
and then just let it come out on Netflix a month later.
Yeah.
Upside down. So good.
There's got to be someone off camera holding his feet in that part, right?
Yeah. They have to do this, like both actors. I wonder how many takes they do this.
They're really hanging upside down. He looks awful.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
his
Both
eyes
of
are.
them.
The blood's rushing. This you can see Leslie Nielsen's eyes getting all
Yeah.
bloodshot and watery.
My head is hurting just watching.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
And Leslie Nielsen passes out.
Yeah. The poor guy was well into his 70s by our math, or
Yeah.
at least his 60s at this point. Can't
Gosh.
hang upside down that long.
Good thing they get cut between those scenes.
There's another dummy toss.
We lost
yeah.
Rob.
Oh. You fly, I doubt.
I'm supposed to be a vampire for Halloween tomorrow night. By the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Ooh.
Elliot's a bat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then
Are you-
Bell's a
Are you
witch.
gonna go like Twilight vampire or like glittery skin? Or are you gonna go?
No, I'm going straight old school. I already got from the theater. I grabbed a cape and a jaboa and a red vest.
Straight Leslie Nielsen.
Yep.
I'm gonna be Kristoff from Frozen.
Oh, that's sweet.
I got the wig and everything. Me and
You
Danny
guys
were
always
both
go so good with those couples
Yeah.
costumes.
Yeah. coordinate.
We played a concert last night and we were all Kens and our wives were all Barbies.
That is awesome.
I was Skater Ken. Danny was Cowboy Ken.
Yeah.
I wore the Kristoff wig for it.
Scotty, who's everyone else going as? I know you're all going as Frozen characters, right? So
Yeah, oh yeah. So Liz is Anna, Blakely
Okay.
is Elsa, and Ace is Olaf.
I love it so much. I want to see a picture tomorrow.
I will send you pictures for sure, no matter what.
My favorite scene is hopefully coming up in the crypt with all the blood.
Yes.
It's my favorite scene in this whole movie.
Oh, that's my favorite scene with Weber in this, of course.
Yeah, when the blood's just splashing everywhere. I might
See?
shut my office door now because I think my kids are home.
See, they didn't let up. They have the Evil Dead 2, Evil
I'll be
Dead
right back.
blood. They didn't let up on the blood. They probably got that from the Evil Dead 2 with the pipe cut. That's great.
I saw everything.
Had to snag one of these.
Oh my, little whiskey.
Ooh, that's
Damn
a good
it.
idea. Perhaps I
Should've-
should join you.
We should have grabbed a beer, Mello. Maybe I'll grab one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had like a
We have to
triple
keep it
dark and
rolling so
stormy.
we all stay in sync. But I'm gonna.
A little scotch here. A little scotch. Balvenie, 12-year.
All right, I'll be back.
Double wood.
I don't know. The dark and stormy was pretty good.
That looked good. The picture you sent.
Oh, it was basically like
One of your
half and
mom's.
half.
You're at your mom's house. Is it a flamingo
Yeah.
glass?
Oh yeah, went to
I
mom's for
thought
dinner.
so.
That was a heavy dark and stormy.
What'd she cook?
Chicken divan,
Ooh.
and then we had ice cream sundaes.
Ooh.
It was very
Tonight's
good.
beer is Schlafly Pumpkin Ale.
Ooh. I think you missed it. I'm Balvenie Double Wood, 12-year. Yeah, a little scotchy. I'm actually drastically low on all whiskeys. This is like the last of it.
You're gonna have to come visit me then, because I have so many
lot.
right now.
Yeah, Stacy, I know you're a scotch drinker as well. I thought maybe I'd get your attention with this.
Yeah.
We
It's
should
like-
do
it's
a
like noon.
CCH patron Scotch drinking party at one of our houses. Y'all
And
can-
cigars.
You need Lloyd from The Shining to bring you a drink.
I
Danny.
do, David. I really do.
What are you drinking, Mello?
Stacy, it's like noon in Australia. You could pour some scotch.
Schlafly Pumpkin Ale.
Oh, that was good. God, cheers. I'm drinking the Left Hand Oktoberfest.
Oh, very nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Blood
Yes.
Tepish. I love that guy. I love the guy, the Dr. Seward.
The doctor, he's
Good.
Yeah, he's just
Harvey
he's
Corbin.
perfect. He's perfect.
This is really just a perfect cast.
It really is.
Robin's having a good time. It looks
Yeah,
like
Robin's-
in the comments.
Yeah, it's
Got the
coming.
Mad Jack apple is an edible.
I might watch The Shining tonight.
I got halfway through it when I was staying at the Stanley. Maybe I should finish it.
I'm trying to avoid all the classic Halloween movies this year.
Really getting some newies.
Trying to. I'm gonna save like Trick or Treat and probably The Shining and the OG Halloween for tomorrow.
Oh, there
I
you
love
go.
this. I love
There
this.
you
Rob,
go.
your list's a lot like mine. I'm watching Halloween and Trick or Treat. I just don't know what else.
I
You
love
want to
this
watch
last
Halloween,
word
Trick or
fight.
Treat, the original Shining, the original Exorcist.
Yeah, I got the original Shining tonight.
Try to do all the. I'm
Here-
hooked on all these Hammer films
He
right
gets the
now.
last word out the door here. I just have to.
Yeah.
I just have to hear it.
I also want to watch The Blackening. Have you guys seen this yet?
No.
Oh,
I might watch that tomorrow.
here we go.
Here.
I'm no.
And he yells out the door though. And then he walks by the window after this. Oh, I forgot how funny some of this is.
Steven Weber's a bit underused in this. He kind of
Yeah.
is meant to just like, I think, give us a
Avenya.
grounding.
He is a bit underused though. I watched Cobweb last night, Rob.
So did I.
Oh,
It's
did
good.
you?
Last
thought
night.
Last
thought it
night, me
was good.
too.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't great, but I mean, like
It kept me wondering the whole time, and
Yeah.
then the payoff, like, was all right. It wasn't like the
Yeah.
best, but it was all right.
The
It was
monster
cool.
in it was good though.
Yeah.
There's some plot holes on that. Like, she's supposed to
Kind of
she's
like
supposed
the
to be just
Exorcist believer.
she's supposed to be just born like a human, but she can like climb on walls. I don't know. Anyways,
It's because she wasn't loved enough by her parents.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good.
oh damn it, we just gave it away to Scotty a little bit.
I didn't
Oh,
hear
it's
any of that.
okay.
I was blanking it out. I wasn't listening.
Here we go.
Yes, she was in pain. And then we cut off her head and drove a stake through her heart and burned her body, and then she found peace.
Clive
Help me.
Revel is this guy. Sykes. I wonder if Sykes, British Oliver, Bill Sykes. I don't know. I'm just saying things now.
I did the 31 days thing again. Oh, good for
Robin
you,
Hardy,
Robin. Hell
moved
yeah.
every day.
Badass, Robin.
So I
Good.
guess Robin,
31
Robin
days
said
of Halloween.
He went
It's
to
easier.
Quebec.
It's easier to do
Apparently-
when you have a wife and kids.
Apparently, Quebec is the drug den of Canada.
Is it? Quebec is where Van Damme always says he's from in all his movies.
Thought he's from Brussels.
I know, but he just says Quebec
Belgium. Yeah.
My
in like
favorite,
all of his movies.
in any of his movies, my favorite is in Kickboxer, where he's supposed to be brothers with like Mr. Texas.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
he has to explain at some point.
that's right.
Oh, our parents separated, and my mom moved me to Belgium, and I was raised there.
Mel Brooks probably like, can you do that tongue thing again, Lucy? Just one more. We need to reshoot that over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take 57. We're gonna
Yeah.
work this soon.
Oh, Stacy's working, so she can't drink.
Oh,
Oh
But
man,
Not
you
with
can
that
listen
attitude,
to.
Stacey.
But you can listen to movie commentaries.
you be doing morning drinking. It's probably on our commentary is on the side. I'm guessing while you're working.
It's
Yeah.
Australia. You can do whatever you want there.
I have to say, in most jobs I've had, it's frowned upon if you're not drinking.
You'd have to be a little buzzed in Australia
Carmelo
just to
goes
fight off
to-
the kangaroos.
Carmelo, as a lawyer, goes to a lot of those like day meetings at cocktail lounges, or no, sorry, at restaurants, and then he's the guy in that Chappelle skit that's like all of a Sam Adams.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
I'm the first one to do it, and then everyone else is like, "Oh, thank God, yeah, me too." When I was a first year lawyer, this old partner who looked a lot like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets, he came up to me and he said, "Carmelo, if you can't have a glass of wine and go back to work, you need to grow the fuck up."
Nice.
And then Carmelo did his best to let a killer walk free.
Jonathan.
Then they throw down all their cards like American Psycho, and at the last minute, Carmelo just snags his back real quick.
Yeah. That's why I drink at the dinners. I get them all drunk so they want to pay, and then I do a little switcheroo.
Yeah,
Then
there
he-
you go.
Then he does his closing argument.
And I
Which
hit
one
him
of
with the,
y'all
"Let me leave
hasn't
the tip."
wanted to murder somebody? My client was just brave enough to do it, theoretically.
Is my client a criminal or a hero?
I still can't get over the fact I'm watching these lawyers on like Instagram reels. And I think Carmelo backed me up when we were talking about something. But you can tell a jury, you can tell a jury probable cause or beyond a reasonable doubt, but you can't explain the definition of it to them.
He's
Isn't that
absolutely
what
right.
you were saying? So you can say beyond a reasonable doubt, but you can't explain what that is to a jury.
Nope. Can't give him any-
Movies.
I couldn't be on a jury. I figured,
I-
and it's probably why they never asked me to.
Big Scott was just on a jury in a murder trial.
He was. Did they
No.
commit?
Yeah, he had to go for like a week, like 2 weeks straight.
Did they commit?
Yeah, he went to jail. Yeah,
How are you holding
God,
in?
not Bishop.
Just
Rob, you're
hearing about
choppy,
this
Rob.
now,
You're chopping up.
I'm so pissed. I need to talk to Big Scott. I need the details on this murder.
Oh yeah, well now he could probably
You
sort
got
of
your
say
crime
it's
scene. Yeah,
over.
you need the details.
You're doing pretty good not sharing
Crime scene
details during it, 'cause
investigation.
you're not really supposed to.
No, but he could talk about it all he wants after, right, Carmelo?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to get in on this. It was in
Dude,
Colorado. Who
I
was
can't believe
murdered
I
in
heard of the
Colorado?
killer. This is fantastic.
She's Italian.
She's Nosferatu. She's Italian? Who is Nosferatu Italian?
I don't know, Lloyd. The French are assholes.
Yeah. See, Jonathan in this isn't quite too bright either. I think they made his character that way.
Yeah, Mace, good idea. Everyone watching on YouTube, thumbs
Thank
us
you,
up.
Mace. Thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, all the things you hear all the other influencers say.
Oh, this guy
Yeah.
killed a 17-year-old
Hit the
Walgreens.
thumbs up, guys, on YouTube. We'd
Is
love
Rob
that.
frozen for everybody or just me?
Rob's a little choppy.
You're a little
blurry.
choppy. Your voice is a
That's
little
because
choppy.
I'm researching this murder.
Oh, yeah. You're using too much bandwidth.
Colorado Springs.
You researching Big Scott's murder?
Yes, I
It
found
was like a roommate stabbing or something.
You
It was
just
like
looked under Scott
multiple
Moore?
stabbing.
Like Scott Moore, juror.
I just Googled Colorado murder.
You know what?
convictions.
Thinking about it now, I'd have to. I'm not sure if the person died or not. I'd have to
Oh,
ask
there we
Big Scott.
go.
Oh, there it is.
So good.
Yes.
God.
That's a.
Oh,
How many?
my
I'm just
God.
wondering logistically, how many takes was this all a one taker, or did they have multiple outfits for him to be putting on?
Well, they never told him it was going to be this much blood. His reactions.
That
real.
would be a Mel Brooks thing to do.
They didn't know him.
See Mel Brooks
In
got
his
was-
mind right now, Steven Weber is like this fucking asshole.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's like, yeah, we're there. Look at that.
I just love this part.
You
This is
just
the best
know-
part of the whole fucking movie.
You just know Mel Brooks is behind that pillar laughing his ass off.
It's the perfect prank. He knows he's getting out of the way, and he has to just sit there and do it because the camera's rolling.
So you don't
That
think
whole,
Steven Weber
like,
saw this coming?
I don't know if
she's-
that's true, but I want it to be true. I want it
Well,
to
that
be
whole
true.
"she's dead enough." That was Weber had no clue it was going to be that much blood, and
Yeah.
he just kept going with it. And then the "that's
Exactly.
dead enough" was him like, "I'm done. We're not doing this anymore."
I like to think Mel Brooks had a monitor behind the pillar.
Yeah, the pillar, exactly.
Weber got with
Everyone's fucking laughing. The camera guy, the gaffer's
Oh,
laughing.
yeah.
Yeah, oh
The
yeah.
second
The
AD,
crew's
the-
going right
The
there.
second AC.
Brooks got with Sam Raimi. He's like, how do I get as much blood as possible?
Yeah.
Raimi's like, I got you covered. Keep it.
Keep it.
It's all over the walls. Damn,
Oh man.
that's a great part.
So good.
Over the top. Love it.
Oh, I just love this movie. I just love it.
Oh, this is where he tells the girl to move, and they
It's
both
all the
keep
wrong
moving.
girls.
Yeah. And they run into each other.
Can we just Every time I say something like this, like Carmelo, it's just done in like 2 weeks. But can we just make a movie like this?
Dude, seriously, I want to make it like a horror comedy.
Yeah, be careful. You give me an idea like that, and I'm like, all right, I got a script for it.
Horror comedy.
You gotta do a spoof, but not like a tacky one, like a scary movie. Although some of those are good, but some of them
like a farce, like something really like
yeah. I don't
or
know.
it could be based on something like the Book of Dracula or whatever, Frankenstein or something.
I feel like those are overly goofy. Where this is like very, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
Well, like Evil Dead 2, it might be a good basis. Like there's some goofiness in there, and
it's already goofy.
Yeah.
No,
Rob,
this is different than Evil Dead 2. This is like, dad humor.
What if we do a Saw spoof?
A Saw spoof might be.
I think
trips over the ottoman.
Come on,
Rob, quit researching. We can't hear a word you're saying.
I'm just trying to see if Big Scott did the right thing. This guy could be innocent.
Okay.
Probably not, though.
This is so good.
I'm coming in. Oh, there's a Saw spoof called Slaw. Robin Party said.
Oh,
darn. All right, not that then.
I keep spitting my trash can if anyone's wondering on YouTube.
Terry just noticed the Pizza Hut horror show. Yeah, man. If you guys actually, we never advertise it or talk about it at all. But if you go to cultclassichorror.com, we actually have a lot of spoof shirts that pertain to all of our inside jokes on the podcast.
It's true.
And that are mostly graciously made by Aaron Garcia. So thank Aaron Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the cult classic horror show Pizza Hut logo was from Poltergeist.
Yes, that was when we covered all the Poltergeists. There's other ones in there too. There's a Coca-Cola logo one. There's a prankster pinhead.
Yep.
Well,
there's a White Claw.
There is a White Claw.
Oh, yeah, the White Claw one. I forgot about that.
That was when I was addicted to them.
No.
Now it's all about those juicy IPAs.
Double hazies, bro.
Oh, the hazies, yeah. The hazy
Double
IPAs.
hazy IPA, bro.
Dude.
Robin has the monster and the Pizza Hut one.
Best ever, Robbie.
Gotta have a double hazy before I go catch some mad snow powder.
Mace is right. Man. We need a Bill Thornbury drinking Zima.
Oh, Bill Thornbury! I forgot about Bill Thornbury, man. It's been so long. Phantasm.
I miss Zima.
I tell you, when
Bill Thornbury jokes.
When we were covering Phantasm and talking a ton about Bill Thornbury, it was hilarious because I followed him on Facebook or friended him on Facebook. And then I would get all kinds of whenever he would post and a bunch of people liked it, it would also have 4 people that listen to our podcast liked it too. Like they were following him.
Yeah, totally.
It was like David Mace likes his post. And so does
he got tons of followers in a matter of 2 weeks. He's like, holy shit, all these people following me.
Do y'all remember when the Danny kid from Amityville threatened to murder us all?
Yeah,
he did.
Oh,
no, specifically
that
you.
fucker.
Specifically me.
A member of the
I got called the N-word, which gave me a lot of street credit.
A member of the
Still can't say it though.
We need to pay a little more attention to this. A member of the DeFeo family threatened death on Rob because of our covering of their movies.
Yeah,
the very next episode
podcast is popular or not.
Then the very next episode, I think I opened it with "He's nothing but a bitch."
Yeah.
Because he was living in a Winnebago somewhere in Nevada. But he did. He called me the N-word and took a picture with a knife and threatened to kill me.
I remember that guy. He was definitely had nothing else better to do and was a sore loser at that point.
Oh yeah, Mace reminding us of the Halloween 5 kid that got pissed off.
Oh yeah, the Halloween 5 kid.
What happened to him?
Yeah.
The kid, the actor playing the kid in Halloween 5 actually messaged us because as we watched Halloween 5, we contemplated if he was challenged or not.
And he listened to the episode somehow.
No, I'm pretty sure we said that he had Down syndrome.
Somehow he listened to the episode and he's like, just so you know,
Like
I'm not challenged.
The actor listened to the episode that was in Halloween 5 and messaged us personally. It was crazy.
Oh my
No,
god!
it wasn't
Daniel Harris. It was the boy.
Because we all know Daniel Harris does have Down syndrome.
Yes.
And we would never.
I would not let anyone
say
besmirch
anything about her.
the beautiful scream queen, Daniel Harris.
Dude,
And
if
Rob
you
Not a
guys,
scream queen.
And Rob knows who has Down syndrome because he's a little downsy with his eyes.
Yeah,
all
they're on the
flat and shit.
spectrum. They're on my radar. You can pick them up.
if you guys, we can't rewind, but that was definitely not Leslie Nielsen holding her up in that last shot.
No, that's the other funny thing about these is like the obvious body doubles and the
Yeah.
dummies.
You could tell it was just he was one hand holding up the girl. Like, no, it might have been her though. She might have been the actually doing it. Amy,
Yeah,
Amy
Mace
Asbeck.
dressed as a pirate who stuttered. That's right.
Yep. I think Fred Quinn is dead. Yeah, it probably is. If he heard Pedo Judd, we probably would get sued.
I heard that the new I forgot who
But
commented.
Carmelo is our attorney, so
Yeah.
Carmelo could just be like, "Well, can you prove that you're not a pedo?" And
Yeah.
Well,
There
the
you go.
fictional character is going to have a really hard time defending himself in court. So
I hear
think
the new Pet Cemetery of the origin story, the Judd doesn't have an accent, so it's not even worth watching.
none of them
What?
have an accent. Not a
Do they
single
leave out his
character in that
pedophilia?
movie.
Have you watched it, Rob?
Yeah, I
haven't
saw when it
watched
came out. The Bloodlines. Not one actor in it has an accent.
Is it
Not
good
one.
though?
No, it's not.
No.
Oh man,
It's not awful, but I mean, like, it's not Pet Cemetery.
Because I like
quality.
the Jason Clark remake.
the Jason Clark was
I like
really
Jason
good.
Clark's remake. He's no Tom Hardy, but he was in a Tom Hardy movie. So
Are you talking
I
about
can like
Lawless?
Jason. Yeah, and don't get me fucking started with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
They
dude.
should have just fucking killed him. It pissed me off so
Tom
bad.
Hardy walked miles,
what's going on
miles,
with our
and
movie
miles
right now?
He
with his throat
fucking
cut.
all they did was fix Shia LaBeouf's fuck ups. They should have just killed him. And then Tom Hardy goes and plays in the lake and gets pneumonia and fucking dies. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
After
I know,
walking
man.
home while holding his neck together?
Yeah.
For days.
All
With
right.
the slash-
Robin Party brings up a good point that John Lithgow didn't have an accent in the Jason Clark.
But Lithgow was
Remake.
awesome in that.
Lithgow-
movie.
He didn't
got a-
need one.
he's got one of those like not English accents, but one of those like voices like Kelsey Grammer where it sounds
Yeah.
like they have an
He
accent.
It's at
has
least
that
unique.
natural
It's
like
a unique
accent to his
voice.
voice. Totally.
Robin, we did miss
does.
the awesome line, I'm British and so are these.
Yeah. We were too busy talking about Tom
Yes.
Hardy, which we could really just start a Tom Hardy podcast.
I mean, Tom Hardy or boobs. I mean, boobs, but you know, by a nose.
Yeah.
no, it's Tom Hardy.
Oh.
It's
Tom-
Tom. Sorry,
Tom
it's Tom Hardy.
hard,
Tom
hard,
Hardy.
E.
Hardy's.
We better
Tom
stop
Hardy-
talking about
hard on.
boobs or we're going to get some more negative reviews on iTunes that say we're very sexist.
Oh well,
I'm
I'm not-
yeah, but then I'll
I
just
love
say something
boys-
woke and everyone will
I
complain
love
that I'm
guys
too
and
liberal.
girls.
That's
Great
true.
Actresses and
We get it
actors.
all, folks. We get both
no,
sides.
it's okay because I'm 1/16 Cherokee Indian. So
There you go.
Just- yeah, we're good. So I can say
I'm-
whatever I
I'm
want to say.
British. I'm British. So are these. That's a great line.
I love this guy's accent. I just love his accent. He reminds me, we have this bar. Well, when I used to work at my parents' dinner theater, we had this bartender there named Jim. And this is like the English version of Jim. Jim is like from Pennsylvania, so he says things like "warsh" and stuff. And
That's not just Pennsylvania. My mother's from Alabama. And she says
Okay.
wash.
and he's always just blubbering. I would call him blubbering.
He's just he you like leave the room and he's still talking to you. The conversation
Yeah.
is still
You're like, I gotta
continuing.
deliver these drinks. He's the bartender. You're like, I gotta take these drinks out. He'll be in the midst of a story, and you're sitting there like, You're like, in your mind, you're like, I just gotta go real quick. Then you leave and you come back. He never missed a beat.
He's still talking to you. Yeah. You're like, I didn't hear any of that last 10 minutes of conversation.
You've been engaged for 5 years and have the audacity to touch her.
I'm glad that the people in the comments are actually watching the movie because
I
I've
am
given up
too.
on it.
I hope we're not ruining their enjoyment of this movie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they can mute us anytime they want.
I don't think this is going to be a popular opinion, but you guys may already know I'm not a big fan of red lipstick.
I
And
don't.
so these vampire girls.
I mean, I don't mind
do it for me.
I don't mind seeing it on like TV, but if my wife wears red lipstick, I'm like, please take that
No, I
off
don't like
right
it.
now.
I don't like. My wife knows that I don't like lipstick.
I don't like lipstick either.
I mean, like just in general.
If
you
it's
don't
black
like
lipstick,
I don't like it.
If it's black lipstick, then now we're
oh
talking.
no,
Scotty,
I don't like
boy.
I
I
don't
want
like
that
any
goth.
kind of and
I
no
like that
lipstick
gothy
at all. I don't
black
like lipstick.
Yeah, baby. You
Okay,
know,
well, so
Carmel.
it's not just red lipstick.
know
It's
it.
like lipstick
Yeah, you
as a
know.
whole.
No, because I
Yeah,
don't want
baby.
to like. I have this fear of getting it all over myself. I don't want the lipstick. near me.
It's like Danny has a. It's like the sand at the beach. Danny has this absolute like anxiety.
I don't mind the
with
sand,
at the
when I'm
beach.
in the sand. I just don't want it to follow me.
Wait, you mean it literally? He's got to think about sand?
I did. Well, Rob's just saying that
Well,
because
we-
because the
no,
rental
well,
car got caked
As
with
we're
sand.
leaving the beach, Danny will be like, "It's fucking everywhere. It's on me. It's on." It's like, yeah. I mean, you take it with you. I'm never getting it out of the carpets. This
No.
is fucking ruined.
There's an art to washing off in the ocean and being very careful as you leave.
Not with children. There's
Is
not,
there-
because I've been to the beach with your
I
children.
know it's true. There isn't with children. They're covered.
Is there an art to the application of lipstick, Danny?
You
Because
can
I
take
feel
my.
like
You
No,
may
I don't
take my
like
hat.
lipstick. There can't be any. None.
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 Wow, I don't know about that, man.
The scariest thing about we're talking about exorcist movies. The scariest thing about the heretic is her lip gloss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were actually, me and Savannah were just talking about on the drive home about Stella and Elliot last time they were at the beach and how Elliot's just a wild man.
Oh God, he was.
And
Head
it's
to
so
toe
much
insane.
fun to watch him at the beach because Stella will be picking out every seashell and like wants you to examine it. And you're like, oh yeah, that's a good shell. And Elliot just runs with handfuls of anything
Yeah,
and is just like, Mr. Rob, shells.
Mr. Rob.
I'm like, fuck
Sand
yeah, Elliot,
everywhere.
shells. And he just goes runs and he's wild. There's just sand everywhere.
Oh, he's crazy.
It's so much fun to watch.
What is? I'm like, I don't know if I'm remembering this part right here in the movie.
Yeah, me neither.
They're at like a social gathering.
Yeah, this is when they trick him with
missed
the
it.
mirrors.
Why are they all together? Like, why is Dracula there too?
They're
With
throwing a gala or something.
you've been engaged.
Yeah, well,
with
this is like
Dracula.
they like show him in the mirror, and he's not in the mirror. They prove
Okay.
he's Dracula.
Okay.
This one-
The eyes.
Mm.
Oh, he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights too. He was
Matthew Porretta.
he was the guy with the daggers.
Mm.
You are finished with your drink.
So I have.
They use the mirrors to identify the vampire.
Vampire.
Ah, yes, because
Hmm.
he doesn't appear in the mirrors. We haven't covered a lot of like comedy horror movies on the podcast, so it's kind of nice to. I know this is a commentary, but it's kind of nice to have this one.
No, you're right. We should do like Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, we should. I mean, they're classics still.
Yeah. We could get away with like scary movie and stuff too if we wanted.
Yeah, I think we could.
Scary movie is a classic. I know I was
Tucker
giving
and
some of those
Dale
spoofs
versus
some.
Evil.
Yeah, Tucker and Dale's. Scary
I do
movie is a
love
classic.
scary
I was giving
movies.
some of those spoofs shit, but I actually,
I just tried to rewatch Scream to see if I still hated it, and I still do.
Dude, I
So
tell you
it's
what,
still there.
those new Screams, the 2022, 2023, those are
Don't,
me and Liz
don't
just
do
watched
it.
both.
Don't do
I
it,
liked
Scotty.
them, man.
No,
There
man,
was
I would-
there's a
no,
lot of stabbings, man.
no.
More
No.
stabbings than I've ever seen in any Scream movie, and like blood and oh my
the new
God,
one. I
man.
haven't watched the new one yet.
Yeah, it was good.
I
Me and Liz
watched
just
the
watched
second
both
to
of them.
newest one with Carmelo in Chicago.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, didn't they crank like 3 out in 4 years or something?
They did the last two basically back to back.
Back to back.
And I will say, while the sixth one is the first one that I thought was the obvious weakest of the series, because I've traditionally liked all the sequels. I thought they've all been good. I still liked Scream 6. I don't think it was bad. I just think it was
Yeah.
this week one.
Yeah.
But the fifth one was really good, and I like the new stars they've got, kind of leading it. And
Yeah. Jenna Ortega and the sister. And
that conductor looked like a heavy Richard Dreyfuss.
I think it was Richard Dreyfuss.
Y'all did a movie with Richard Dreyfuss.
We did.
That's right. We did.
I hung out with him for a little.
I like Richard Dreyfuss.
He's very old and not very able these days.
But he will crack jokes like no one's business.
In fact, we had to pause some of the filming because he fell and cracked his fucking head open, and it was really scary. I guess
he fell on his mouse of his computer.
Yeah, he landed on his computer mouse on his head or something. There was an imprint of a fucking computer mouse on his.
Yeah, and 10 stitches. It's crazy. Love Dreyfuss and What About Bob? Oh yeah, that's one of his best.
That movie is hard for me to watch.
What
About Bob?
Well, it's so stupid and dumb. That's what's supposed to be.
No, Bill Murray just makes you so aggravated that you're like,
oh, it does. It makes you incredibly anxious. Check out
Party
Student
says
Bodies.
second Jenna Ortega talks about elevated horror. He's like killer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I went back and was re-listening to some Scream podcast, and 2 and 3, they wrote the script. They were shooting it.
She was
awful.
She was like, I like elevated horror. I like the Babadook. Like the Babadook.
Oh, I hate that kid in the Babadook.
No one likes the Babadook. I mean, it's not bad. It's not that bad.
I wanted to strangle that kid in the Babadook.
Yeah.
I have a guest star. My beautiful dog, Roz.
Oh,
Roz, say hi to the people.
Roz, how you feeling? Is Roz 100% healthy nowadays?
Yeah, Roz and Cass have survived their poisoning.
Oh, good. And Cass is back home, healthy.
Cass is back home. Thanks for asking.
Thank the good Lord.
Self-poisoning, in case anyone on the listening right now wants to call the animal services on me.
No.
Make sure you put up your ibuprofen pills, guys. Dogs love those things.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Well, I'm glad next time I come to your house that I will see both dogs healthy.
All right, so he escaped out the
and
window.
licking my face.
I'm forgetting the ending of this movie. It's been a while. He lets him out.
Robin, no one's favorite movie is The Babadook.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, I know. I gave him some publicity in Scream, though. I must outsmart them.
There's all the fakes. I'm remembering this minute by
He's
minute.
faking.
Lost them.
Lost them.
Oh
There they
boy.
are.
I love it.
Hi, say hi.
Oh,
boy.
Roz.
Only one chance. Oh. Ah. She weighs
Recline that
75
baby
pounds.
back.
Okay, we're good.
Wonder how they got this shot.
That's a cool shot.
It is a cool shot. That's really neat.
Yeah,
I don't even remember this shot.
I mean, obviously, it's a background. They must have just a miniature people.
It's also not only is it, not taking itself too seriously, but he's intentionally riffing on the Universal monster movies of the 40s,
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to shoot it in black and white, but then they decided that most of the Dracula movies were shot in color
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
in the
interesting.
50s and 60s and 70s.
Oh.
Right, so it's a little Hammer film spoof. too.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because if it had been black and white, it would have probably been felt a lot more like Young Frankenstein. It would have.
Yeah,
felt
that's exactly what I was thinking, too. Because Young Frankenstein could have been shot in color, but they decided to do it black and white just to get that old school feel, like Bela Lugosi feel.
I could also see the studio
Boris
forcing
Karloff
it in
feel.
color.
Yeah.
But then, the blood gag wouldn't have been as funny,
No, it wouldn't have. I think this movie belongs in color. That's half the. I think that it helps it out a lot.
Yeah, they did it right with the yeah. His head must be like in a hole or something.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
just like a soft body. See, we should have watched this movie and known that the blood only works in color before we did She Walks the Woods
Yeah.
and the infrared.
Eins, zwei, drei. That reminds me of Mel Brooks, The Producers, because I says that before.
That's right. That's
before he
right.
sings the German song.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Guten Klopp, hop, hop. Guten Klopp. Anyways.
I think the Producers remake, the newer one, is the better one.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the older one.
I played that part a couple times. We did.
Yeah,
in the theater.
the remake with Broderick and Nathan Lane.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
My blue blanket. My blue blanket.
Yeah.
Is Mel Brooks in the original?
I'm not sure.
Is he in the remake?
No,
I don't
in
think
the
so,
original.
no.
I don't think he's in the remake. See you there again.
And the original is not really a musical, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm
It's been
not
a
sure.
long time.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
don't-
so long.
I've seen the remake multiple times.
Yeah. I've
Blazing
played
Saddles,
the
that's
German
a good
and
one.
I've played Roger.
Yeah.
So you got to sing "Springtime for Hitler" in Germany.
I did, and I got to wear a dress too.
Yep, and I played Carmen Gia, the very, very gay sidekick
Assistant.
of assistant, exactly. Yes.
That's so good.
Oh.
It looks like he's got small feet.
Yeah.
The sun's coming up. Robin Party says we can do Shadow the Vampire with Willem Dafoe as Orlok.
Ooh.
Oh, I have wanted to do that for a while, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good suggestion.
Oh, his foot's catching on fire.
The char marks.
So good.
Yeah, it's got the marks,
Yeah,
the char marks. Yeah, that's great.
You know what? I hate on CGI a lot. There's a little bit in here, but
yeah.
they do enough in camera where like it doesn't. I don't know. It holds up.
Yeah, well,
I
it's also,
agree.
It's also a funny movie, you know. It's a
Yeah.
goofy movie. Not the goofy movie, but it's a goofy movie.
Oh. Ah!
Still a swear word in the whole movie.
Is it really? My wife says it's the only curse in the whole movie.
Oh, really? You asked?
I think
I wouldn't
so.
be surprised. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So we're going to rewatch Made for TV Shining again now with Steven Weber.
I do. I actually want to watch it too. And it was a
The
film with
Superior
Stanley.
Shining.
No,
I've
it's
still
not
never
seen
superior.
it.
No.
It's definitely not superior.
It most certainly is more accurate to the
No.
book.
Whitfield, you
Yeah, well, the
asshole.
book's not superior to the movie. That's the whole point. I
Most
drove
certainly
home.
is superior to
The movie's better than the book in
I
that
don't
rare
think that's
case.
the case.
Scrapes it up.
He's like, he's free. Then he's like, follow me. Yes, master.
Like your own certificate.
Oh, goodness sakes.
No folks wicked. Yes.
I just bet these guys had so much fun.
Oh.
And at the very end of the credits, if you watch the movie to the very end of the credits, Leslie Nielsen gets the last word.
Does he?
Yep.
Well, now we have to follow this through. We might as well.
Oh, it's
Credit.
great.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Oh, I just want to
So
watch
good.
it again without.
I know. I could just
watching
you
you
can just put it
guys.
right back on again. This is great.
I might
I'm gonna
watch.
watch-
I might watch it again tonight.
I might have to watch Young Frankenstein again.
Yeah.
Oh, we just watched it a couple nights ago.
It's so good.
Woo. Well, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
joining us.
Thanks,
That is
everyone.
Dracula Den Love. You get our Halloween special. Sorry if we talked about other things most of the time.
It's fun to hear us just
They
jab.
wanted to
part of
hear about The Exorcist Believer.
No, no one wants to hear about that anymore.
So we're gonna put up a poll in the
Anymore,
group.
we haven't even got to discuss it yet.
You've discussed it plenty.
It's not.
So
the
we're gonna
same
have
thing.
we're gonna have a poll as to what movie we should cover next. We're either gonna do Exorcist Believer or Exorcist Believer. So vote in the
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
vote. And
I think it needs to be argued that I think it's more watchable than Heretic. I think it was more watchable than
I
Heretic.
think so too.
Absolutely not.
Heretic
I
is
think
like
so.
you don't even know what the fuck's going on, and it's
You
just
don't know
like
what's going on in
bright
Exorcist
lights in
Believer
your
either.
eyes and lip gloss, and it's just horrible. At least Believer is like there's some cinematography and some effects, and there's some.
They had a CGI fire in the fireplace. That's like the best effect they had in that movie.
For
I,
Believer.
I have not seen Heretic yet, but I will. If we agree to do a Believer episode,
God.
I will watch Heretic so we can compare them.
You
you
will
compare.
know now
Yes.
that Heretic is the worst.
I will watch
Oh, it's
Heretic
so bad.
again as well, just so I am steadfast in my argument.
I'm telling you, man, it's not
We
It
good.
has
just talking-
James Earl Jones.
It's not good. It's not good. Reagan in a high rise with 8 pounds of lip gloss on.
At least Linda Blair's actually in.
Mace
Heretic?
says Heretic is terrible, like Howling 3. Yeah, marsupials.
Linda Blair's
No.
in Believer. She's in the very end of Believer.
Or
She is
St-
in Believer. I clocked it for like
Or is
4.3
Stirba
seconds.
Howling 2? I forgot if Stirba is Howling 2 or 3.
Oh, I think
the
it's
Howling-
3.
Stirba.
Howling 3 is so bad. Well, after
Oh,
after
it's so
one, they
bad.
all get really bad.
Yeah.
Is Mace joking, or is Howling 3 really about marsupials?
It is.
It is.
And
It's called
Howling
Howling 3,
3, yeah.
the marsupial.
Yeah,
Mace,
that's the
you
actual
have that
title.
right. The Heretic and the Howling 3 marsupials. Marsupials might be worse than the Heretic.
I
my
no,
God.
I remember thinking The Heretic is probably one of, if not the worst movie I've ever watched.
I
That
don't
was
know.
that was so early in the podcast that we've watched so many way worse movies than The Heretic by now.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so,
think-
man. I don't.
I
don't
think like
so.
Puppet Master like 5 is worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
like
It's
can't
gotta
believe
be.
you got through all those
Oh,
puppets.
Oh my
Stirba's part.
God.
Mace is correcting me. Stirba's part 2. That's what I thought. All right, that's what I had in my gut.
See, Mace agrees with me. Yeah, I think it is.
I don't
Marsupials
think
is worse
Um,
than Heretic.
well, we actually haven't figured out what we're doing next, and
Saw is worse than Heretic.
we'll have to do that because if we want our facts straight, we got to get some research done. So
Yes, we will.
we'll figure that out. And we'll be back with you guys in a couple weeks here, back to our
Yeah.
normal programming. So not this Wednesday or the next Wednesday, but the one after that.
Or
We'll
we
be
could
back
like
with you guys.
update some of these other movies. Like we're missing Screams,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would love to just.
dude. I don't.
just those
We
movies.
never covered the. Did we ever cover the Screams?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
did
we
we?
did. Okay,
We did
We
them all
made it through,
besides
like,
the newest
3
ones.
There were only 4 at
Three?
the time.
I'm losing my mind.
We covered 4 of them. Yeah, we
I'm
covered
losing my mind.
4 Screams.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We could do 5 and 6.
Those are the
We could do the new
2022
Halloween
and
trilogy.
2023.
Halloween, yeah. We did do a commentary on 2018,
Yeah,
right?
so we could do ends and kills in one episode.
Yeah.
Oh no, we need individual episodes.
Oh
for those.
God, Robin Party says there's a Puppet Master Christmas movie.
What? Oh my!
Oh
And
my
Corey
God.
Feldman
We're
is in
not-
it.
I've
We're
seen
not-
it.
we're-
No.
no.
I've seen
What?
it. And the woman with the giant boobs from Kingpin is in it.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
No, we can't. Those are just no. Like I'm not doing a Puppet Master movie.
Dude, there's
Drawing the
that's
line.
just so bad. Yeah, we're drawing the line there.
It's Puppet Master
not
versus
gonna
Demonic
happen.
Toys.
I can't do
Oh, okay.
God, no.
I thought the newest Puppet Master with the guy from Reno 911 wasn't that bad.
I think I'm gonna pull a David Gordon Green and just be like, I'm busy in the foreseeable future.
that. Are you talking about the Puppet Master with the guy that did Dragged Across Concrete? Didn't he do
Did he do it?
Yeah.
S. Craig Zoller.
that's Craig Zoller? did
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's the one. I'm pretty
He
sure.
really disappeared.
Yeah, I want to know what's coming next from S. Craig Zoller.
Yeah, because Dragged Across Concrete blew up. It was supposed to be that's the Mel Gibson one, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then poof, he's gone.
and
Haven't
I
heard
think
anything.
Oh, did he come in?
Yeah,
He
he
came
did.
in.
I just heard the voice.
Yeah.
Dragged Across Concrete was not as good as Bone Tomahawk or Brawl and Cell Block, though.
No, it wasn't, but it was still good.
It's a really slow burn.
Yeah. So I think there was a little bit of disappointment in that, but hopefully
I may
he
need
comes
to
back
rewatch
with
Drag.
some-
I just remember Drag Across Concrete it dragged. It was like over 2 hours, and I was
dragged.
pretty
Concrete.
bored.
Yeah, it was dragged. It dragged.
Kind of like
It dragged across
Exorcist
concrete.
Believer. It just was boring and dull.
I think
All right,
Rob and I
guys.
became seriously
was.
best friends after that movie. That's the best thing to come out of
Man.
that movie is Rob
Yeah.
and I are like this now.
You and Rob were like, yeah. It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
I
Though.
honestly was falling asleep a little during the climax, so I need to.
Well, see,
Anytime you're falling asleep during a climax, it's not a very good climax.
I know. Well,
For-
it was past my bedtime too, but still.
for like
And
that,
I had a canned margarita, which was horrible.
but then I told Danny
Oh my god, a canned margarita.
That's all they had. I went to the theater thinking I thought they had a bar there, and I was like, I'll
They
have a
did
drink
bar
tonight.
there.
And you get in your head, like, I'll have one drink tonight while we watch the movie. You get there and you're like, oh, there's no bar. And you're like, fuck, what the? And then you see the canned cocktails and you're like, I guess. And then it
Well,
was horrible. It was
For
just
canned
horrible.
cocktails, the margarita probably was the safest.
It was the safest.
Yeah.
They did do me the courtesy of pouring it into a plastic cup with ice in it.
Oh,
I
it was
had,
still bad.
I had,
It
a,
was so
I, had
bad.
I had a hazy IPA from Voodoo Ranger, so I told Danny he
Nice.
should have got that, but
I don't
Danny's
drink
not
beer.
touching a beer.
I
He
don't
won't-
drink beer
He doesn't like
whatsoever.
the smell of beer.
I don't want it
He-
near me.
He doesn't. If we go out to eat or something and I order a beer, I try to make sure he's not downwind of the beer.
No,
Yeah.
I can't even be near the beer.
No,
Mace
Danny-
said, what?
but if you were watching Evil Dead 2013, you definitely would not have fallen asleep.
No, definitely not.
no.
I was tired when I started watching Cobweb, and it kept me attentive the whole time. Mace says Exorcist Dominion was boring too, and he's right. Dominion's not a good
The
movie.
movie was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No,
But,
it's the other.
but
It's the Rennie
beginning is
Harlan
awesome.
version's the good one.
Beginning is
Beginning
awesome.
is awesome. Beginning's really
Yeah, that's the
But it
Rennie
was like-
Harlan one.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's with Skarsgård. in it.
yeah, Skarsgård.
Yeah.
so,
Hashtag we need more sharks.
yeah,
Yep, that's right.
yeah. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. We will catch you in a couple weeks, and as yet to be decided, we'll get that figured out in the next few days here.
Believer. Believer.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Believer.
Another
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Whoa.
Have a good time at Halloween. We'll talk to you guys later.
Love you guys.
Later.
Bye bye.
Later.